We all know Batman loves punching bad guys in the mouth, but do you know what he likes to put in his mouth?
Justice. The answer's justice.
Welcome to Comic Book Cooks, the show where we make a fictional character's favourite food. Today, Batman. So it turns out Batman's favourite food is a soup. In the comics, he comes home after a long night of fighting crime, Alfred greets him and offers his favourite food, Mulligatawny soup. What is Mulligatawny soup? Well, the word mulliga means water and tawny means pepper. So it's actually pepper water.
Really seals in the flavour.
So why is it Batman's favourite food? I'm guessing that when he was travelling the world, learning how to be Batman, and he was in India, he came across the famous soup, tried it, and maybe it made him realise that his parents dying wasn't that big of a deal. This soup is hearty, packed full of flavour, and spicy enough that you'll feel it on your tongue, but not so hot that it will burn half your face off. Alright, let's make this thing. Okay, to start with, we're going to chop some vegetables, as this is traditionally a vegetarian dish. Start by chopping a brown... Start by chopping a brown onion. We want 100 grams worth, and a rough chop is fine as this will all be blended later. Place the onions in a large bowl, then peel and rough chop 2 medium-sized carrots and place them in the same bowl. Then take 3 cloves of naked garlic and mince them into the same bowl. Next, peel and chop a 2-inch piece of ginger and place in the same bowl. Then roughly chop 2 stalks of celery and place in the same bowl. Getting real tired of saying that. Then chop 2 medium-sized Granny Smith apples and place in the same bowl. We get it. Now chop 2 medium-sized tomatoes and place in a separate bowl. Didn't see that one coming, did ya? Then chop 2 red chillies and leave the seeds in if you want some heat to your soup, and place in a separate bowl. This will all be worth it later, trust me. Now, get a large pot, set on medium heat, and add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Once melted, add 1½ teaspoons of mustard seed, then 1½ teaspoons of black peppercorns, your chopped red chilies, 4 to 5 curry leaves, stir and let cook for 2 minutes. Then add your large bowl of onions, carrots, garlic, ginger, celery and apples. Stir to incorporate completely and cook for 3 minutes. Once fragrant, add your tomatoes, 2 teaspoons of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 2 teaspoons of salt, and mix thoroughly. Now, add 2 cups of vegetable stock. This is one I made overnight, simmered for 12 hours. I didn't film it because do you really want to see me chop more vegetables and cook them in water? If the answer is yes, you got problems. Next, add 2 tablespoons of tamarind and a ½ cup of red lentils. Stir that bad boy up and take a last look at your vat of veg before closing the lid and letting it simmer for 1 hour. Whilst it cooks, wonder to yourself, why does the Riddler have way more subscribers than you do?
It's got like 500 followers.
Hey guys, thanks for all the comments.
After overthinking that and falling into a dark hole, pour ½ cup of basmati rice into a strainer. Then fill up a bowl with cold water and continuously wash your rice of all its starches. You'll know when it's done when the water goes from cloudy to clear. Then place a medium-sized pot on low heat, take 1 cup of boiling water and add it to the pot, then add your washed rice. Cover it immediately and don't touch it for 20 minutes, by which time your rice will be steamed, fluffy, and a little sticky. Look at that. Perfect.
Now that's impressive.
After 1 hour, remove your lid and smell what all the wait has been for. Once you're done sniffing, add 1 cup of coconut milk, stir to combine, and then turn your heat on high to bring your mixture to a boil. Once boiled, kill the heat and take an electric hand mixer and start blending. You can use a food processor as well if you don't have a hand mixer. Once you've blended all the ingredients and a smooth consistency appears throughout, add ½ cup of coconut milk, stir that bad boy in, and then smile because you've just made Mulligatawny soup, a beautiful mix of flavours that may remind Batman of the vat of chemicals he dropped the Joker into. Maybe that's why it's his favourite food. Now, in a bowl, ladle in a few helpings of your soup, then add a few tablespoons of your perfectly cooked rice, and mix it into the soup, then add a generous helping of your sour cream, and carefully, with a toothpick, start to gently push the sour cream around on the top of your soup, add more if needed, and design your bat signal. Once completed, add some fresh coriander for garnish, and your crime-fighting fuel is complete. Alright, here it is, Batman's favourite food, Mulligatawny soup. I wonder how many times Alfred's made this for him.
Oh, you have no idea.
The texture of the soup looks amazing. It's so welcoming, it's rich, it's smooth, it's velvety, creamy, all the things you want in a really hearty soup. Alright, I'm going to go in for my first bite. Is it bite? Sip? Slurp? Spoonful? Spoonful. I'm going to go in for my first spoonful. It breaks my heart having to break up this bat signal. Wow! Woo! This is incredible!
Alfred, you're beautiful.
This is my first time having this soup. I can see why it's India's national soup. It's amazing. It is so rich, so packed full of flavour. It's just so well balanced. It's gorgeous. When I did this, I thought he's the richest guy in Gotham. And his favourite meal is soup?
It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me.
But food this good? So rich? This is as rich as Bruce Wayne. The curry powder is coming through, but it's not too spicy. The sour cream and the coriander just add a great next level to it. Oh my god, this is so good. Oh, swell that baby up. Alfred, give me more of your thick, creamy soup.
As they say on the streets, I ain't touching that one.
That rice in there is such a great additive. It just soaks up the flavour, has a different texture to it. You just find little clumps as you're going through. This is something that I've seen on the menu in an Indian restaurant and I always thought, soup? I want soup. Now I'm going to order this. I'll have this with some naan bread on the side and it's just a perfect appetizer. I wonder if Batman's villains smell this on his breath when he's punching them.
I'm Batman.
Guys, I'm going to finish this. I'm scraping the bowl because it's that good. That hits harder than Batman could ever punch. Alright, well, I got nothing to eat, so goodbye.
As my plastic surgeon always said, if you gotta go with a smile.
So this has been Comic Book Cooks. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a fictional character and you want to know what their favourite food is, let me know in the comments below and I'll be sure to make it in an episode to come. And please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. That means so much to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Oof! I ate that too fast.